As the new year begins and cold weather sets in, make sure your home stays warm and reliable with an incredible deal from Premier Heating and Air. Get $500 instant rebate on a standard efficiency unit, $1,000 on a higher efficiency model, and $1,500 instant rebate on the highest efficiency models. Get a heat system checkup for only $49. So don't drop the ball on your heating and air system. Experience a Premier difference today. Log on to dublin.premierishere.com or call 478-300-2633. Restrictions may apply, cannot be combined with other offers, and this expires 1/31/2026. Premier Heating and Air, a locally owned and operated company.
Good evening. I like response. Good evening. There we go. Good. Thank you guys for coming out tonight. This is our annual football banquet for the following season. I'm going to let the gentleman that's coming up that's supposed to do this. I'll steal his thunder. I like to talk. But Travis Bowman is the host of our coaches show that's on TV 35 during the week. He does an awesome job, and I'm excited about our relationship with him and TV 35. So I asked him to come up, and what he's going to do is he's going to welcome everybody. Let's give him a hand as he comes.
Okay, good evening again. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you, Coach Hicks and staff, for having me here. It's a pleasure to be with the team tonight. I was telling Coach Hicks earlier, a lot of times I wing what we do on the coaches show and what we do during the pregame, Dallas and I. But tonight's a little more formal, so I got notes, okay? So we're going to go through it. I worked through this earlier today. But again, I want to welcome everyone. I want to welcome everyone, family, coaches, staff, administration, and most importantly, the young men, your East Lawrence High School Falcons. Tonight is a celebration. It's a time to look back at the grind, the glory, and the brotherhood that we've all built throughout this year. But tonight also, we're going to be looking forward. It's about recognizing where we are and where we are going. As far as the season goes, it started on kind of a crazy note, right? We took a trip down to the famous Border Wars, and we had a two-parter. We had a two-parter game. I had never seen that before. I'm sure some of the coaches have, but we went there. We had a rain delay right on Friday night. We thought we were going to finish the game. We played, I think, one drive or something like that. And then we had to come back the next night. And I believe everyone showed up, right? And so that was just awesome. And it really showed the character of all you young men and coaches on that Saturday night. So showed up, we adapted, and we played ball. So that weekend actually set the tone for what we were to face the rest of the year. So we had opponents, we had tough fights. We come up short on some of those. But we never stopped, right? You guys never stopped. We came up big. We had some big wins against some opponents like Central, right? And then we had that signature win against Ace Charter. And that was just a big win for us there. And then ultimately we did enough to get into the playoffs, or you guys did enough to get into the playoffs. And so that was the momentum that I want you guys to keep going, right? We didn't get all the wins we wanted. I think Coach and I have talked about that several times throughout the year. We're not satisfied with 3 wins, and I don't think anyone in this room is satisfied with that. But we did, of course, make it to the playoffs, and we punched that ticket. Now, to the seniors. These gentlemen, if you don't mind, the seniors that are here tonight, please take a stand, please. Seniors, please stand. Don't be shy. All right, let's give those guys a round of applause. If you would just remain standing here. So you guys are the reason that we were in the postseason. Over the last 4 years, you have poured your sweat and your spirit into the program. You have led through the hard practices and the tough losses, and you celebrate the loudest during those wins, like against Ace Charter. You have laid the foundation. The theme this year that Coach Hicks and I talked about, and Dallas and I during the pregame festivities, was that there's a foundation being laid here that I haven't seen since I graduated in 2004. So You showed that the program was resilient, whether it came back to finishing a game on Saturday night or fighting for a playoff spot. You led the way, and we thank you, we love you, and no matter where you go next, you will always be an East Lawrence Falcon. So if you don't mind, just stand a little bit longer, and I want to speak to the underclassmen. So for the underclassmen, you want to look at these seniors that are standing right now, and I feel like we do have a few that maybe are not here tonight. But think about those that are maybe not here as well. So look at what they achieved. They got us to the playoffs. They secured that signature win against Ace. They set the standard. Here's my challenge to the underclassmen, everyone sitting. Don't just be satisfied with what they did. The goal for next year isn't to match the season. The goal is to exceed it. The seniors built the floor. It's your job to build the ceiling. We are proud of the playoffs, but we aren't satisfied with just getting there. The win against Ace next year, I want 3 wins like that, 3 signature wins. The fight against our rivals like Dublin, next year I want to turn those close battles into victory. The work for next season don't start in August. It starts in the weight room next week. It starts with the grades in the classroom. Take the torch the seniors that are standing right now are passing to you and run with it, underclassmen. Let's make sure the next year is the best year the school has ever had. And in conclusion, let's enjoy the meal tonight, right? That's what we're here for tonight. Let's celebrate these awards tonight. But let's also remember we are building something special here. Thank you and welcome to tonight's banquet.
Thank you, Travis. Travis really does a great job with the show. He makes my job of trying to get stuff out a lot easier. Our relationship has grown to the point where we share things with each other about the guys, about the program, and where it's headed. So I just appreciate his friendship and the work he does. And he's an alum, so that's always great that you got alums that are working around this program. A couple of things that I want to kind of hit on before we get started. Guys, this is to celebrate you guys, the staff, this program. So let's make sure that we're acting accordingly. I want you to have a good time, but let's again understand and know there's a way to act. So let's make sure we're in order tonight, all right? I got some special thanks I want to give out to some folks. I'm not going to ask anybody to stand. I would like to celebrate probably the most important group in here besides the kid, which are the parents. As a football coach, as a coach, a teacher, and anybody who's an educator in the room, you understand that when people trust you with their children, that means a lot. That means a lot because a lot of times the kids kind of will grow closer to the coach or the teacher sometimes than they have with you on certain things. So again, we don't take this for granted. So parents, supporters, anybody that's family in here that's with these athletes, we want to appreciate you tonight and thank you too. Because this is not an easy job. If we watch what's going on in the world today, it's more important for us to be closer than apart. And we need to start binding relationships and being closer as much as we can. Because education is important. Football is important. Sports and activities are important. But friendship is way more important. And building and binding friendships are way more important. So let's give our parents and supporters a hand.
Allen's Heating and Cooling is your licensed Amana equipment dealer. Trust Allen's Heating and Cooling to install and service your heating and cooling unit. Allen services all brands and with the purchase of a new Amana offers a lifetime compressor warranty. Call Sean Clark or any of his friendly staff at Allen's Heating and Cooling, your Amana dealer. Amana lasts and lasts and lasts.
Hey, this is Perry with Williamson's Bakery. We've been serving Dublin, Lawrence County since 1965. At Williamson's Bakery, we put a little extra love in everything we make. Check us out on Facebook or you can call us at 272-3344. Better yet, just come get you some. We're located at 1634 Veterans Boulevard.
I want to thank all of the wives of the coaches. It's kind of tough being a wife of a coach, especially sitting in the stands. A lot of times people don't care about your feelings. They go say whatever they think come to their mind, because a lot of times they pay their money, they feel like this is a release for them. But again, I want to thank all of the wives, because it is really tough. To be honest with you, it's kind of tough with the amount of time that these guys spend with the kids. It's a lot of time that we pour into them. So a lot of times they're not at home. And my wife told me this when I first started coaching. And she said, you spend more time with other people's kids than you spend with your own. And a lot of times that's actually true. That's actually true, but the reward is great. The reward is great. So I want to thank all the wives for being patient and understanding and loving, especially when he out staying late at night trying to get film done. I know y'all have been in those areas in them rooms, and they try to lock themselves in and get stuff done. So again, we appreciate everything the wives do. I want to thank all our scoreboard sponsors and fence sponsors. We all know that money don't grow on trees. And sometimes, a lot of times, it don't grow in our pockets either. So a lot of times our money and our finances get a little thin. So we have some scoreboard sponsors and fence sponsors. Want to thank them for giving to East Lawrence football and not finding it robbery to be able to do that. If you don't mind, if y'all will put your phones on silent, we greatly appreciate that. I want to thank the Lawrence County School District officials and the board members. We have any board members and officials that are here with us tonight? All right. We want to thank all of our faculty and staff. If we got any faculty and staff tonight, would you please stand and be recognized? Stand and be recognized. Let's give them a hand, please. I want to thank Ms. Pat Brock. I see that she's made it. Our Public Relations and Communications Director here in Lawrence County. She always clean and fresh and fantastic with her dress. So thank her for being here tonight and all the work that she does for our county when it comes to getting out information about not just athletics and not just football, but everything that's going on in the county. We got some good things going on here in Lawrence County. She does an awesome job of getting that information out, so we want to thank her. Again, I want to thank Travis for what he does for the program. I don't know if Leonard Davis is here. Is Leonard here? Leonard does the cooking for us for the concessions. I know a lot of y'all can pay homage to that. You've enjoyed some good barbecue at the games, the pulled pork and all that kind of stuff you guys are getting. So Leonard also is an alum who comes in and gives us time and actually kind of volunteers and does it. He volunteers and does it, so we want to thank Leonard for that. All the concession stand workers, all of the gate workers, and all the people that make it happen. I know a lot of times you guys come to the game, you see coaches, you see players, but there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. It's a lot of people giving time and effort to make sure that that thing gets kicked off right. So again, I want to thank all of the people that work in the concession stand. I want to thank all the people that work with the at the gate and all the people that do all the things that make the game smooth for you to come in and out. I want to thank the city of Dublin for allowing us to use the Emory Thomas building here today. I was excited about it till I found out that me and Coach Jackson had to come in here and put these tables out last night. So I hate to tell y'all this, but before we leave, I'm gonna need some help. I'm gonna need you to take your chair and put it on one of those black stands over there, and we gotta take the tables down. We gotta break the place down. We appreciate them giving us the place, but I'm just gonna ask for some help from you guys if you don't mind. I also want to thank Mr. Tony Power at AMP Sports in Wilkinson County, Irwinton, Georgia. He did the trophies last year, did them again this year. He does an awesome job with them. I want to thank him. I want to thank Ms. Walden for decorating. Ms. Sonia Walden decorated last year. She did a great job this year. If you guys want to come up later and take pictures up here, you can. She met me here about 7 o'clock this morning, her and her husband, and they did an awesome job of preparing it. So again, Ms. Walden does an awesome job. If you guys want to talk with her, I can get you a number if you need some decorating done. I also want to thank Better Focus. I don't know if Ms. Stephanie and Zach are actually here. I want to thank Better Focus for what they do, for the work that they do, taking pictures and videoing and doing different things. I want to thank them for what they do. I want to thank Hometown Grill, who's doing our food tonight, Ms. Jo Beth Rozier, who's actually doing our food tonight. So again, I know you guys probably frequent there anyway. It's good food over there. We're going to have a good time tonight with that also. And then the chain crew. I don't see any of them, but the chain crew that holds the chains for us on Friday night. They get an up-close view of everything, but it's a little bit of work because you got to stand out there in the weather just like everybody else does. So we want to appreciate them and thank them for what they do actually for us. What I want to do now at this point is I'm going to introduce the coaches. I think I don't need anything. I'm going to start from my right and come over. There he is. That's Raiden. Raiden, say hello to everybody. Coach Selby's son, Ray. What's up, Ray? All right. I'm going to start to my left. Our offensive coordinator, Coach Satterwhite. Coach Ryan Selby is our defensive coordinator. Coach Burley coaches our D-line. He's an alum. I like having the alums around because they got a special love for the school and for the program. Played here. Went to the wrong school, but we ain't going to hold that against him. Young man here that just got through playing. Some of y'all might know him. Come on, stand up. It's Zay Boston. He's coaching our quarterback. Zay, you're a favorite, man. That's not clear. This good-looking fella right here is our linebackers coach, Coach Jeremiah Hicks. D-tackles coach, Coach Corey Dudley. Corey also involved. This is Coach's first year. He's doing an awesome job. I said we met on like entertainment. We had great conversation. Coach Jackson, David Jackson, also a former player. The thing was a pretty good linebacker. He was pretty hard too. Coach L.J. Bivens, coaches our H-backs and our tight ends. Coach Emmanuel Moore, coaches our offensive line. We got a couple of guys that are actually missing tonight. Some of those guys are sick, and I'm telling you guys, take care of yourself, mask up, because COVID is back out there. Coach Evans coaches our running backs, and Coach Shaw Robinson is in his first year, and he coaches our wide receivers. I want to thank these gentlemen for what they do and how they do it. I think it's important, guys, that just understand where a coach is coming from sometimes. It's tough. It's hard. But it's worth it. This is my 30th year. I am very proud to be you guys' head football coach here. I ain't going to talk about wins and losses because we know that was not sufficient. We got some work we got to do. If you talk to the kids right now and you ask them what's going on in the weight room, they'll let you know we've already gone back to work. We've already gone back to work.
Hi, I'm Matt Sapp, inviting you to come see us at Dexter Meat Company. Our fresh cut meats includes cube steak, stew beef, chuck roast, chuck eye steak, ground beef, ground chuck, and if you love steaks, you'll really love our New York strip, T-bone, and our ribeye in choice or prime cuts. And our marinated steaks have a distinctive taste that you'll be sure to love. We invite all our neighbors to come see us for the freshest cut of meat. Remember, we cater to. Call ahead and we'll have it fixed for you. Monday through Friday, 10 to 7, Saturday, 8 to 6.
Hi, I'm Tom Dominy. Here at W. Nelson, we pride ourselves on providing the industry's highest quality products at the most competitive pricing. We are a full-service wholesaler specializing in plumbing, irrigation, and industrial products. With a staff that collectively offers more than 50 years of expertise, our team knows your industry, and we can answer your questions and help you get the parts and equipment you need. From Moen to Renee, we carry the plumbing, irrigation, and industrial products you need from the brands you trust. We also carry a great lineup of Milwaukee tools. At W. Nelson, our goal is the long-term success of your business. We achieve that goal with a simple commitment, doing things right, one customer at a time. If you have a question, or if you're looking for a hard-to-find part, give us a call. Our experts are ready to help. Order online, give us a call, or come by at 507 Airport Road in Dublin. We're committed to building long-term relationships with our customers by earning your business every day.
I'm going to give out some appreciation awards tonight before we get into our awards for the year. I say this every year, but for some reason people idolize these little pieces of stuff over here. And a lot of times we don't need to do that. A lot of times kids don't come to banquets because they say they ain't going to get nothing. That's not why you come to a banquet. You come to a banquet to celebrate the season. A lot of times a lot of trophies get lost and stuff like that. And so we don't want to idolize the trophy. We're here to celebrate the guys that were superlative in their positions. That's what that is. So again, thank you guys for being here. And I got some special awards I want to give out tonight. Got some plaque awards, some appreciation awards I'm going to give out. And I'm going to start with our head trainer, Ms. Stephanie Moody, Brian Moody, and Laura Young. Would y'all come forward, please? Let's give them a hand. Did you give the Laura for me?
I will. Thank you, Coach. Thank you.
These ladies do a good job of taking care of our guys. Let's give them a hand.
Thank y'all.
Thank you. I had a bunch of ball boys this year, I don't think, but one of them actually showed up tonight. I'm going to ask him to let them guys know to come by and pick up their plaques. Mr. Mark Rozier. Over here. Come on, sir, come on. Step in your step, come on here. Thank you, young brother. Let's give him all a hand. Did Travis leave? Travis leave? Oh, yeah. I hear you out there setting the order. Just like Trey out there setting the order, don't want to be seen. I want to give a plaque to Mr. Travis Bowman. Come on up. Travis Bowman, that's all. Thank you, Travis.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you, brother. Last but not least, the voice of the Falcons, Dallas Wood. My man. I want to give a special thanks to our Booster Club for what they do for all of our sports. This year they went in half with us and got us a bus to be able to travel to go play Hurd County. I want to thank them. I see Mama Wood is here. I want to thank our Booster Club for what they do, feeding our guys and providing them with meals, pre and post game meals. So let's give a hand for our Booster Club. All right, got a little hardware to give out and then we can go home. All righty. First I want to call the captains up. We're going to give out our captain awards. Norion King, Logan Clements, and Caleb Jackson. Come forward, please. Lewis Roman is not here tonight, but he is also one of our senior captains. All of these gentlemen are seniors. Let's give our captains a hand. The next award is one I think probably should have been given out first, but we always do the captains first. I'm really proud of this young man. He's a hard worker, not only on the field, but also in the classroom. He and I had a big argument, we always argue, but we had a big argument in the weight room the other day about who was first in his class academically. And he was telling me, no, coach, I'm not number one, I'm number two. I said, no, you number one. I argued with him, and he was actually correct, but I don't know if I can say enough about a guy who's got an average over 100. And he's our academic MVP, Mr. Jackson Thomas. Congratulations, man. Good job, man. We shoot for valedictorian in our graduation. Good job, Jackson. All right, Coach, come on.
Hey everyone, my name is Coach Zay, and I will be giving out the Offensive Newcomer Award. This guy is always he'll do whatever you told him to do, no matter where he's at on the field. He even has to play positions that's not his, and try to step out his comfort zone. This guy is Jaden Wright. Just had this talk earlier.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening. I'm Coach Jamie Jackson, linebacker and running back coach. Also alumni, as Coach said. I'll be doing the Defensive Newcomer Award. This guy, he was, I saw something in him during spring, a little bit more as we get close to the season. Some of the coaches kind of debated what I saw, because I'm a rookie. I'm a freshman at this. But I saw something in him. This young man had 33 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, 4 sacks, 7 fumble recoveries, and also 1 touchdown. The coaches later started seeing the same thing, so they started allowing him to play a little bit more because of his work ethic and him getting after the ball. This is Deonko Murray. Congratulations. Also, this is going to be the next award will be the running back award. This young man, he was dedicated to his craft because he always wanted to get better. Even though we was working in linebacker drills, he would take on the linebackers as if he was blocking. And we worked on this as the season went on. This young man had 482 rushing yards and also 117 receiving yards, and he had several touchdowns. This young man is Norion King. Congratulations.
Good job, Noriel. Our next award is going to be our wide receiver award. Anybody that comes to the game know how talented we are at the skill positions, whether it be DB, running back, wide receiver. We've got a bunch of guys that can run and catch the ball and do something after they catch the ball, and that's big. They call it yak yards. This young man is no surprise to anyone. He led us in receiving and touchdown yards receiving, Mr. Major Floyd.
How y'all doing tonight? My name is Coach Boone. I'm the offensive line coach, so I'll be giving out the offensive line award tonight. This guy, when I first met him, he didn't speak a word, right? But he could tell through his work ethic that he wanted to be here. He wanted to play football. After our first year of playing varsity, he was named all-region first team as an offensive lineman. This kid's name is Jatwan Wright. You can smile now. Smile at the camera.
Hi, I'm Bobby McCarthy.
And I'm Kyle Gerard with A+ Flooring and Construction. Here in Lawrence County and the surrounding counties, we're your fully licensed and insured general contractor.
and we are serving people all over Middle Georgia with all of your home improvement needs.
We do things like flooring, siding, roofs, a complete build, garage doors, industrial doors. Come see us at either of our locations in Dublin, Georgia or Eastman, Georgia. You can call us in Dublin at 478-676-2662, or you can call us in Eastman at 478-559-1280.
Hey, it's Stephanie again here at Shamrock Honda Kawasaki CF Motos, and I wanted to tell you about our CF Moto 4x4s. Perfect to get you in the deer stand or in your deer blind, and excellent once you kill that big buck to get it out of the woods. We have them in a variety of colors, including camouflage, emerald green, and reds. Come see us today for our full lineup of CF Moto 4x4s at 106 Savannah Avenue, East Dublin, Georgia. 478-272-4563.
Good evening. For those who don't know, I'm the other Coach Hicks on the staff. Tonight, I'm going to be giving out the Best Linebacker Award. So, we couldn't decide on who all was going to get this award this year. We were literally in there arguing about who all was going to get it because I had a special group of linebackers this year. But this first guy, he's not here tonight, but he ended up with 46 tackles and 4 tackles for loss, Mr. Lewis Roman. And the second guy, this guy is always hard working. I never had to ask him to do anything twice. Always in the weight room working hard. Is an all-region middle linebacker, 58 tackles, 2 sacks, 2 tackles for loss, 1 fumble recovery, and 1 forced fumble, Mr. Logan Clemens. You must think I said her name. Congratulations, sir. Yes, sir.
Good evening. I'm going to be giving out the Best Defensive Back Award. This kid is a great young man. He is a good leader. On the year, he had 41 total tackles, 5 interceptions, 5 pass defenses, 2 forced fumbles, 1 fumble recovery, and 1 defensive touchdown. And that young man is Bryson Hayes.
Good evening again. I'm Coach Burley, defensive line coach. I would like to start by saying that it's a pleasure working with y'all young men on a daily basis. I know y'all send them to us, y'all worry about them, but y'all actually got some good kids, so that's a testament of what y'all do at home. Y'all got some homegrown kids, and appreciate y'all parents for stepping up and being responsible and raising some great young men. Building relationships is the best part of this job for me. To see these kids from spring till now, the way they start and then the way they come at the end of the year and the growth that you go throughout the season, that's the best part of it for me. This kid right here, well, one of them, at the spring I said, he ain't gonna make it. He just ain't gonna make it. He just don't want to do it. Still, he lazy, he don't. Man, come on, he ain't gonna make it. But then I got to a point where Coach Dudley said, hey, just ignore him. You ignore him. They get in his feeling, he come back, Coach, I'm ready. And that's what I did throughout the season. Ignore it. He come back. He get out. He have his cool down moment. He come back to it. He put out on his best performance. All right. So the defensive lineman award for this year goes out to Raquel Stanley. Also, this award was split between 2 because of the dominance of both. And when I say dominance, I mean they were rarely blocked. You come on, correctly. They were rarely blocked. No one could pretty much stay in front of them. Caleb Jackson. And to give you some stats, Rockwese had 47 tackles, several tackles for loss, 4 sacks. Caleb Jackson, 43 tackles, several tackles for loss, 5 sacks, 6 caused fumbles, and 2 fumble recoveries. Caleb Jackson and Rockwese Stanley. There you go, young man.
Hello, my name's Coach Bivens. It's a pleasure to be working with these young men, working with these coaches, and being alongside with you parents and helping these young men grow. Today I'm going to be explaining a young man that put in the work. He's in a position that don't get recognized a lot. I'm honoring a young man and a player who brought relentless energy, fearless effort, and a team-first mentality to every snap. The impact on field position and momentum and the team spirit made them an essential part of our success for this season. This young man is Jason Giles. Congratulations.
Good evening. I am Coach Satterwhite and the offensive coordinator. Again, I want to reiterate what these coaches have said. It's been a pleasure to work with these guys and trying to set a foundation for great things in the future. I will be giving the award for the offensive MVP. This young man is a dynamic football player. Anytime he gets the ball in his hands, he does great things. So we always try to make it a plan to get him any kind of way we can get him the ball, whether it's running the ball, which he was able to pick up nearly 100 yards on just a few carries, short passes in the screen game, try to hit him downfield on deep balls, whatever we can, try to get him the ball as often as we can, because he is a special player and he makes a lot of great things happen. He ended up with a total of 8 touchdowns on the season. Our offensive MVP is Major Floyd. Congratulations.
Good evening. I'm Coach Selby. I'll be announcing your 2025 East Lawrence Falcons Defensive Player of the Year. Before I get started, I want to say thank you to my wife for your love and support. I appreciate you. I'm blessed to be here tonight. Like Coach Burrow said, it's a blessing to be here. Thanks for the staff, the players, and the community. This young man, great leader, great player on the field, off the field. He finished with 65 tackles, 3 tackles for a loss, 2 sacks, averaged 7 tackles a game, led the team in tackles, all-region linebacker. Your 2025 East Lawrence Falcons Defensive Player of the Year, Jeremiah Crashad Rose. Congrats, Crashad Rose. Good job, man.
At Balanced Aesthetics, Weight Loss and Wellness, we bring together advanced treatments all in one convenient location. Our mission is simple, to help you look and feel your best, inside and out. Our aesthetic services include cosmetic injectables, microneedling, laser treatments, medical-grade skincare, chemical peels, and more. Our aesthetic services are priced to make high-quality care more accessible for everyone. We offer insurance-friendly visits, along with convenient self-pay options. From personalized plans to steady support, we're here to help your weight loss journey feel manageable and encouraging. We also offer a variety of wellness services, including hormone pellets, testosterone replacement therapy, and more, designed to support your overall well-being. Proudly serving the Dublin community with additional locations in Tifton and Eastman. Balanced Aesthetics, where wellness meets beauty. Financing options available. Give us a call at 839-BALANCE.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. As the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right all year round. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment with 0% financing available or save up to $2,500.
Products you can count on, a name you can trust. That's Midstate Tractor and Equipment.
Once we get done giving out this last award, I'm going to ask Mr. Burke, our principal, to come up and have some final remarks. And let's not forget, we got to be family before we leave here now. So we got to get this stuff in that corner. Chairs and tables, so we get as much help as we can. What we're going to actually do, I'll get back to that after Mr. Burke is done. But I'm going to go ahead and give out the team MVP. This is an award that a lot of people kind of look at it and say it's a flashy award. I don't think it is, because to be the team MVP, that means you did a whole bunch. Whether it's been offense, defense, special teams. And a lot of times people say that the MVP is overrated. I don't think so. I think we got a bunch of MVPs in here. We already gave out a lot of awards. But year by year, that thing kind of changes because it's about production. People don't want football players, they want productive football players. And at the end of the day, this kid was ultimately productive on both sides of the ball. And man probably played a bunch of different positions that I ain't going to even start talking about it. But I think this young man has a bright future. I think our future here at East Lawrence is extremely bright. And what we have to do, what we have to do is start binding ourselves together and figuring this thing out and continue to work. This young man is a heck of a guy, and I hope he understands this thing is year to year. And that means that if your production is not what it should be the following year, you don't get those same spoils, right? You don't get those things. So I hope that he can continue to grow. All the guys that got trophies tonight, I hope it's a springboard to you guys continuing to work. But our team MVP goes to Bryson Hayes. Mr. Burke. Our principal, Mr. Keldrick Burke, is going to come up and have a couple of words. Let's give him a hand as he comes. Yeah, I'll get it back from you.
Good evening, everybody. Again, just to echo Coach, we appreciate y'all for coming tonight and help us celebrate our kids on tonight. I just want to come and just say thank you to the parents and the supporters. We couldn't do what we do without you and doing what you do on a daily basis. As Coach said, us together is better than us apart. And I need you to remember that. No matter what happens on the field, every Friday night, we can't waver on who we are as a community, as a school, because our kids need us. They need us every day. They need us to be consistent. They need us to be positive. They need us to be together. And they need to know that we are truly one East here every single day. So we want to thank you for that. Thank you for coming. Why is us being together so important? Because there are two reasons why. And I kind of made a couple of notes. Kids are dying every day. I know y'all see the news just like I do. I come from Wilkinson County, an old little small town where I can go to bed and not lock my doors. We know we can't do that. I made that mistake because I moved to Lawrence County. I made that mistake a couple months ago. They stole everything I had out of my car.
my point in saying all of that is these kids need us to be together because they're dying every day and the streets will love to have them. The streets will love to have our kids. So we got to make sure that we're doing our part. We're continuing to support them and be positive, stay together as a community, because if we don't, the streets will love to have them. So it's important. What we do is important. We love this. I love my job. I get to do this every single day. I love to do it every single day. And if there's any time that you need me to support, to help, to have that conversation, because I look at every one of these students as my child. I have a child in school as well, and I look at every last one of them as if they are mine as well. So thank you again for being super, super supportive, no matter what the score was, no matter how our kids played, no matter what our outcome was, you guys were truly there. And so we appreciate that. And thank you all for coming tonight again.
Thank you, Mr. Burke. Before we go, I don't want to ever end the night by saying good night. I'm going to do something. I lost my rec league coach. Y'all know how rec league coaches are for little kids, right? So I went to Sam Stevenson's funeral last week, and he never said goodbye to you. He never said good night. He always say later. See you later. See you later. So that means that we're going to speak it into fruition. We're going to see each other again. Some of us going to see each other tomorrow. But again, it's always later. It's never goodbye. Because we're going to come back again and we're going to assemble again. If you guys would help us out, we're going to take everything off the tables, and we're going to try to get these tables and chairs moved over there on those stands, if you don't mind. Help us out as much as you can. Coaches, players, y'all can't go nowhere. Later.